Happy Friday, Cyclones fans. Everett Fitzhugh back here for Cyclones TV. It is game day. The Clones wrapping up morning skate ahead of tonight's tilt in Toledo against the Walleye. It's been a few days since the Cyclones last took the ice, a 2-1 victory on New Year's Eve back on Sunday here against the Brampton Beasts. The Cyclones have used the last few days to get caught up on some much needed practice time and work on a few things they feel needs to be improved.
Yeah, it's kind of a downtime a little bit for us right now. I think we got 4 games in these next 2 weeks here, and we got a couple days off away from the rink, which is nice because after Christmas it really picks up the schedule. So it's nice to get a break, rest the body a little bit, rest the mind. So yeah, we had 2 good practices here. Just got back to some things we were getting away from, tightening up our own zone a little bit and being a little bit better there. So I thought it actually was a couple good practices for having a couple days off, and we're ready to go. We got some practice time right now, which I'm sure we're going to use, a lot of it, just because you don't get that opportunity coming in, the last month or 2 of the season. So we got an opportunity here where we can practice a little bit, work on some things, which is important. But I think it's just trying to stay energized and stay as healthy as possible. It's a tough stretch coming up in February for us with a lot of games, and just important to manage it correctly this month when you do have some time off, and so when you get to playing a lot of games, you'll be fresh.
Well, first of all, we needed a little bit of time to kind of reset, regroup a bit. We had 4 and 5 with some pretty hectic travel last week. So it's nice to get that time off to, recharge the body a bit, and then a couple hard days of practice. We got to get back. We just needed to touch up on a few different systems and what we're looking to do, and, just make sure everybody kind of, just gets back on board and make sure that we're all on top of our systems and what we need to do and get us amped up for this weekend.
The rosters for the 2018 CCM ECHL All-Star Classic were unveiled on Thursday, and the Cyclones will be represented by rookie forward Justin Danforth, who currently leads all rookies in the ECHL in scoring.
I mean, it's a huge honor. I'm really looking forward to it. It's nice to be recognized for something like this, and my teammates helped me along the way and get me to this spot, my coaches, so I'm looking forward to it. It's one of those things where you just got to kind of have fun with it, take in the experience. So, I'm going to try hard and try and win games, but have fun, try new things, get to know the guys a little bit.
He's one of the top scorers in the league as a rookie, and, he's a guy that he deserves it. He works hard every single day. He does a lot of little things that go unnoticed as well. He's a plus performer who, day in and day out, I can put him on any situation, whether it be power play, penalty kill, 5-on-3, 4, 5-on-3 against, anything, you name it, he can do it. And he's been a big part of our team here, a big part of the locker room as well for a young guy. He's got a lot of leadership mobility, and we're excited to see him represent us at the in Indy there for the All-Star Classic, and I think he deserves it, and it's quite an honor, and we're excited for him.
He's had a great year. Sometimes it takes guys out of college a little bit to come in and get used to the pro game, but I think right from day one he's been one of our top players, and definitely a guy that we rely on heavily. So yeah, I'm real happy for him. Great kid, really down to earth, and wants to get better. So that's real important, and he's here, and he's been real good for us all year.
Well, they have great goaltending. They have obviously some offensive weapons as well. Up front, they're a very well-rounded team. They get a pretty good charge when they're at home. I think they have one of the best home records in the league, and they have for the last few years. And that's great atmosphere to go into. Tough to play against. And we got to make sure that we're ready to go. But they're just a very well-rounded team. They have some firepower on all 3 lines. Their D are very active. They can contribute as well. And like I said, on top of it, they got a great goaltending duo there, and Machowski and Nagel. So it's gonna be a great test for us. And it's things like these, games like these, that we got to be up for and got to be ready and excited to go in and play.
Yeah, well, we're going to expect them to be, one of the top teams in the league like they are, and they always play well at home. We know how tough it is to go in there and play. It's a great atmosphere, and the fans are great. But like you said, we're rested. I think they've been off for a few days too. But we're just got to go in there and play hard against them. And they're a skilled team. They like to make plays. So if we can limit their time and space, and play a real gritty road game, which was kind of our staple here the first part of the season. So I think we'll be okay.